I will have a habit of just use the phone and couldn't think of anything else. Smartphone addiction is a very common problem, and so many people did not acknowledge that problem. They make it so convenient, like you have to check it very often. They have so many news, breaking news, or many notifications, so that you only have to concentrate on the screen rather than concentrate on your task what you like to do. And more apps are designed like that. We still want to be curious about what our friends is doing, and there's less reasons for them to meet in person. Because meeting in person is already not so convenient because we have to find the time. I think somehow affect my mental health. I will easily get distracted by social media because sometimes I want to see if there are some good news or bad news. Because on the phone it can create immediate feeling. People describe it as a dopamine. It's a very clear signal so that you feel either happy or unhappy, something like that. Especially when there are the features called stories, which is only 24 hours. People describe this situation as the fear of missing out. So they do not want to miss those things, so that maybe they will check Instagram so often. So I will just get involved on the small screen and ignore the outside. So that's why I have to find ways to put down on my phone sometimes to minimize the effect to myself. I try to make my phone to enhance my experience at that moment. I have the content consumption applications like social media, Twitter, Instagrams, because I have these accounts to allow people to follow me because I want to share my artwork. And on the other hand, I have a content create app like Procreate, which allows me to draw on iPhone and on iPad, and note-taking software like Apple Notes or IA Writer. Restricting myself to use a smartphone is just one of the ways to prevent any addiction, so that I have to find more activities besides on smartphone. Like I can use a paper notebook to draw something instead of relying on my smartphone or relying on my computer to do everything. If you involve in something like a bit difficult things, when you draw something, when you go running, it does not create immediate response or feedback. But if you allow yourself to have to be more patient, to allow yourself to have more time to involve in those activities, you gradually become more satisfied, and you will have a long-lasting feelings. I actually follow some advice from a writer like Cal Newport, or from other people like deleting social media apps or turning off notifications. Recently, I tried to delete the apps, but I still access it through the browser instead of the app, because the app sometimes make me so addictive. It's so convenient to use because it creates better user experience. I think we should need to talk more and more about this. Can we create another kinds of interactions which is much more meaningful than WhatsApp, much more meaningful than other social media apps? We need to talk about this issue first.